everybody, what's good? Welcome back to my channel. It's yours truly, Ari, and I am back with another SL video. So today I just want to teach you guys how I edit my photos when it comes to Second Life or virtual life. It's really only Second Life that I do this with because I haven't done it with any other platform like The Sims or Roblox or any other game that I might have played. So yeah, I just wanted to teach you guys what I do. I have made a couple of videos in the past on how I edit my photos and how I take my photos, and pretty much it's exactly the same process. The only thing different is that I add like an editor now, so I will show you guys that here in a moment. But really quick, just take a moment to appreciate the outfit, the Abby, the hair, like everything is like, yes, okay, I'm in love. She's just so cute and I love her. But honestly, without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Okay, the first step to doing anything when it comes to editing photos is to obviously take pictures. I've already taken my pictures, so I don't have to worry about that. But I have gotten questions on my graphics and everything so many times, even though I've made so many videos, but I will do it yet again for you guys in this video. I'm going to show you exactly what I do to get high graphics. So I have a high graphics preset. There's a lot of presets in here actually, but a lot of these are just like edited off of presets that I got from somebody else. But my actual own presets is my second high quality and then my highest quality, which is a lot. Like, it's super heavy on your computer, so do these with caution. I like to use my second high quality because it's not as harsh. But yeah, I'm gonna start with my super low quality. This is like the quality that is just so bad. I would never take a picture in this. Actually, it's not that bad to take a picture in, but I'm saying it's just not high quality at all. So you're gonna go to your preferences. You can either go to the one that's here on your toolbar, or you can go to Dragon, go to Edit, and go to Preferences. But I already got it here for easy access. Then you're gonna go to Display, and this is what everything is going to look like. It's probably going to be on low or medium or whatever, but what I like to do is I like to bring my object quality up to ultra. I like to bring my avatar quality up to ultra or very high as well. Terrain and texture quality, I don't really mess with those unless I'm taking a photo that's like on the beach and it's not like a beach that you buy off a marketplace to place down. It's like it comes with the Second Life, I guess, or if I'm on grass. That's the only time I usually use terrain quality and texture quality for terrain. Same for tree quality. Unless I'm standing next to some trees or whatever, then I'll keep that pretty much at a medium or whatever, and then I turn up my glow quality all the way to high. So boom, then I turn all of my particle amount all the way up to ultra. Like I said, this is gonna get pretty heavy, so be very cautious and turn it up to whatever you feel like is the most high setting that you can go to. Me, I can go pretty much ultra on everything because I have a gaming PC, but it does lag a lot, so I try not to do that unless I'm only taking a photo. Avatar physics, I always have that on ultra no matter what setting it's on, because if you have like boob physics, butt physics, hair, whatever, it's gonna move smoother versus if it's lower. Sky quality, I don't really turn this up unless I'm taking a picture that requires the sky in the background, so usually I'll put that on medium or high. You can put it on whatever you want to put it on. Same for reflection amount. I do turn this one on to everything because I like when everything is reflected, and then I'll turn the reflection quality to either medium or high. For the sake of this, I'm just gonna put it on high. Then we have here all of this stuff that I don't even mess with. This is just what it is default, like unlimited FPS, one avatar, you know, all of this right here in this little section, I do not mess with at all. I just leave it as it is. Then we're gonna scroll down to where it says shadows, and then you're gonna turn your shadows on to sun, moon, and projectors. This is what's gonna give you the shadows of the trees, your avatar, any objects that you may have. It's gonna show that shadow. And I turn it all the way to that one, and then I turn all of these up to either high or medium or very high. Like I said, be cautious depending on your computer. I'm just gonna turn these all to very high, and see, it gives you a warning because it does mess with your performance. So I just turn it all to very high. And then we have automatic shadow distance. I don't really click this sometimes, but if I do, then that's that, and you can just play around with this as you're taking photos. I don't really mess with this at all. Then here at screen space reflections, I click this on, and I click this on as well. This is what's gonna give you that like nice little highlighted glow, I guess, on your body or on your table or whatever that has like a shine texture to it on like in your in world, you know what I mean? Like if your table, your floor, your body has any type of shiny reflection texture, then this is what's gonna give that like shimmer effect. Okay, and then screen space ambient occlusion is already clicked off for me, but if it's not, go ahead and click that on. And this is what's going to give you your like shadow, like your even deeper shadows, I guess. So when you take photos, it's not going to be just so flat, I guess. So I do like this. I like to have it somewhere in here, but this is one that often needs to be like mess with depending on the photo. Then I turn on depth of field, of course, and I will enable high depth of field. I don't really mess with the other two. Yeah, this is basically how you get the blurry background in your photos or pictures. And then same for motion blur. I don't really turn it on unless I'm using this setting for like videos, but you can turn it on if you want to. And then of course turn it to everything. Oh, I can't talk. Okay, turn it to everything and then turn the quality up to high so that if you are recording a video, the motion blur isn't so laggy, even though it's laggy for me right now, but whatever. And volumetric lighting is what's gonna give your computer a run for its money. Okay, it's super harsh on the computer, but I only use this when it comes to like taking photos. So basically it does this effect, it does like that sun ray effect. So I don't know, it just gives that extra little boost for your photos. So after all of that, I don't go to fine tuning settings. I just type in whatever name right here and then I press save. So that is pretty much that. I'm just gonna put on that high quality preset from here and show y'all what it looks like when you actually take a photo. And of course, I still use the same height and width, which is 3000 by 4000 or 3000 by 5000 or 3000 by 2000. That's like for landscape photos that I want to take, but this is pretty much what I do for photos to get the highest quality. And then I like to bring out my machinima sidebar to mess with anything else that needs to kind of be played around with. If I need to bring up my depth of field, I can, or if I want to mess with that light resolution, I could do so with that as well. If I want to bring down the light strength, you can. The literations, you can just pretty much play around with things as it's on your screen, you know what I mean? Because it's not going to be the same as mine every single time, because I mess up, or I mess with these sidebar tools pretty much all the time. So yeah, and I'm also using an older version of Black Dragon. I know a couple of people have asked me about this, but I don't even know what version I'm using. I'm using a very old version, probably like from 2022. I have not updated my Black Dragon to the new settings where you're able to have like PBR and all these other new fancy things. I haven't updated because I've only heard bad things about it, or people, I don't want to say bad things, just some people don't like some of the stuff that's on the newer updated Black Dragon. So I'm like, I don't want to learn nothing new yet until I'm forced to. So the only time I'll probably update my Black Dragon is if I factory reset my computer and I'm forced to re-download it, or if I get a new PC. So yeah, that is pretty much everything I think I have to offer when it comes to like my graphic settings. I hope that was helpful. If it wasn't, please feel free to pause the video and look at my settings or ask me questions below. So now let's get into how I edit my photos. So you're gonna come over to your Google or your Safari, because you can do this on your phone as well. It's literally the same steps. So you're gonna come over to your Google and you're gonna type in Krea.ai and press enter, and it's going to take you to this website. If it doesn't, it's probably the first website to click on the Google search, but it should be like a website like this called Krea, and you're going to go to enhancer, upscale and enhance. So it's going to look like this once you click on the enhancer. And I'm so sorry about my voice, y'all. I sound sick, or I sound like, I don't know, I just been sneezing all day. I'm pretty sure it's the allergies. Anyway, you're gonna click on this little plus sign or wherever right here, and you're gonna find your original photo. So I'm gonna edit this one. You're gonna upload it, and then once it's here, you're gonna press enhance, and it's gonna take a few minutes, but just let it do its thing and then come back to it. Also, I want to mention something over here. A lot of this stuff is probably like gonna be where you have to kind of pay to get like the high resolution, like 4K and 8K. But what you can do right here is mess around with the strength of the realism that you want, or the resemblance that you want, or the clarity. I don't mess with this at all, but if you want to, you can, and it will bring out it'll make your picture come out a little bit even more realistic than what it is. So let me finish letting this enhance, and then I will show y'all what it looks like default, and then what it looks like when I mess with these settings to make it a little bit more stronger. Okay, so once it's done processing, it's gonna be half and half. Like this side is gonna be the enhanced side, and this side is gonna be the default regular photo. So you can just slide it over to see the difference. And as you can tell, it looks very crazy. Like obviously this face is not my avatar's face, but this is probably what my avatar would look like in real life, maybe playing with AI. So you can go ahead and save it as it is. Just right click and download, and it'll download up here. But I want to show you guys what it looks like when you add more strength to it. So you can just level or raise up the strength, or raise up the resemblance and the clarity maybe. I'm gonna bring the strength down a little bit, just a tiny bit, but I'm gonna bring that clarity up a little, and then you can just press enhance, and it's gonna re-enhance the photo for you. So just one moment. Okay, so now that you re-enhance the photo, it looks even more stronger. So if I show you the difference, you can see the strength a lot more in the picture than the first enhancement. So this is something that you can just play around with if you want to, if you just want the details to be even more stronger. I'm just gonna go with this slightly enhanced photo. It's pretty strong, but it's not as strong as this one. So I go with this one, and I already saved it. And then I'm also gonna enhance this photo right here as well. And I'm gonna leave it all on default. I'm actually gonna bring up the clarity just a tiny bit. Go ahead and enhance that. And while this is enhancing, we're gonna go over to PixArt, and this is how you're gonna be able to make your avatar look like itself again. So you can do this on your phone, or you can do this on your computer. I'm doing it on the computer, obviously for the sake of the video. I'm gonna press upload, and you want to get the default photo from your viewer, whether that's Black Dragon, Alchemy, Firestorm, whatever. And then after that, you're gonna go to uploads, and you're gonna press upload, and this is where you're gonna upload the enhanced photo, and it's gonna apply right on top. So after that, you want to line up the photos like perfectly. You want to do your best to make it as perfect as possible, which is really not simple. Just drag the corners to the edges like so, like this. I hope that's perfect. Let me see. Is that lined up perfectly, y'all? Now it's lined up perfectly. So after that, you're gonna click on top. You want the enhanced photo to be on top, okay? No matter what, you just want the enhanced photo on top. Click on it. You're gonna go to erase, and then you're gonna go to the eraser tool, and you can play around with the sizing of the eraser tool. So if you want it to be bigger and erase bigger portions, you can. I think I want mine to be somewhat in the middle. And then you're just gonna start erasing like the face and any parts of the body that you kind of still want to look like an avatar. Okay, so I'm gonna erase her face, and I'm gonna erase like her edges, because this doesn't really look correct, if I'll be honest. Sometimes AI don't get everything right, you know, so I just kind of erase face and around her face, and then I'll make it smaller if I need to erase smaller parts like her earring. And sometimes I'll just click erase, so I won't like drag it. I'll just kind of click the area so that it's not super harsh, because I do want that earring to still be there and look realistic. I like to erase her nails, like anywhere where her fingers are and they have nails, because it just doesn't look realistic with their like AI enhancement, I guess. And yeah, pretty much I do this with any area of the body that just looks unreal, or it just doesn't look like it makes sense. So if you have bracelets on your arms and they look kind of weird, you can go in and erase that portion a little bit if you want to make that look better. Mostly I use this for the realism in the hair and a little bit of the realism on the skin, like the little creases in her stomach right here. This would be realistic, you know, like you would have stomach creases when you bend over a little bit. And same for your hair. Your hair is going to be a little bit more detailed in your photos. So I do like this. And then all you have to do is press apply, and your picture is basically done. So now you can see what it looks like. And then here's your layers right here. So if you want to see what it looked like before, you can just click on it. Or if you want to hide this layer, you can hide that layer, so you can see the before and after. This is on the computer. If you're using your phone, you can just kind of hard press on your phone to see the before and after of the photo. So as you can tell, some details in the skin kind of go away, but I don't mind that because it just makes it look a little bit more realistic. And if you ever see photos that just look very detailed and realistic, like the hair or whatever, consider trying this method before you go in and ask them where they got their hair from or where they got their skin overlay from, because I was one of those people that was like, what viewer are they using or what skin overlay are they using, because that looks so realistic and I want it. And before I knew that it was Krea.ai, I was doing everything in my will to find this skin overlay to make it look realistic, or to find the hair that looks so realistic, and it turns out they were just editing their photos. So after you've done all of the editing, you can just save that. So I'm gonna go ahead and export and download this. Okay, and then once you're done, you want to come over. I got this picture of me, but when you're done, you want to come over and delete the photos, because it does take up space on your PixArt, because you gotta pay for anything more than 20 gigabytes, and it's really annoying, but that's just the truth, y'all. Everything is capitalism these days. You're gonna have to pay for something, but this is the free option that I have for you guys, so take my word. Okay, all right, once you align the photos together, of course your photo's gonna look really crazy, as I told y'all before. And this time I have a couple of things that I kind of have to change. Like, I don't like the too realism of the bed right here. It just looks a little fake, so I'm gonna go ahead and erase that a little bit, like in this corner area, just to bring the game aspect back into it a little bit. But if you don't want to erase it, you don't have to. Then of course I'm gonna erase the face, because I want the avatar face to still be showing. Okay. And then I'm gonna bring the sizing down of the eraser, and I'm gonna zoom in a lot because I need to be able to see this phone. These are crosses on this phone. It's like a Chrome Hearts phone case, and I love it. So I just kind of click erase on it, because I don't want to erase the entire phone's realism. And then of course the nails I erase as well, because I want the nails to be shown. So I just kind of click anywhere on the phone case where it just doesn't look like it's a Chrome Hearts phone case. Yeah, just click anywhere that's not a Chrome Hearts phone case. And then also my ring looks really silly, so I will click erase on that one out as well. And same for my bracelet. I can kind of drag this one along because it's the same across it. The reason why you want to make sure the photos align is because it is erasing. So if it's not aligned, it won't be like centered. Does that make sense? It will look kind of crazy. I think that's pretty much all that I want to erase. Let me back up so I can see. So there you have it. That is what the photo looks like when it's a little bit more realistic. So I'm gonna press apply, and I'm gonna show y'all the before and after. So this is the after. This is the before. 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 This is the after. Okay, you get it. You get it. So it's only enhanced just a little bit, but I like it. I think it looks good enhanced. And then of course I'm just gonna press export and download, and then you are good to go. Okay, you guys, so that is pretty much how I get my photo to be enhanced and look a little bit more realistic. And that's basically what people do when it comes to on Instagram. If y'all have Second Life Instagrams or virtual life Instagrams, you might see people's character look a lot more realistic than what they are. I also like to use the app called Polar, P-O-L-A-R-R, 2 R's at the end. I like to use that app to like do my filters. I don't know if y'all grainy effects or you like the Polaroid aspect or effect or whatever on your photos, but I do. So I will go into that app and I will just basically add grain to the photo, or add like a Polaroid type of dusty effect. I don't really do any other enhancements to the photo other than that. And I would have recorded it, but when I was recording, the screen recorder was not capturing the app, because you know, these apps have gotten smarter. They're like, okay, you're not screen recording nothing for free, you know what I mean? So that's pretty much why I couldn't show y'all, but that's the name of the app. And of course it's really simple to use. It's very basic and easy to use. Just go in there, mess around with the filters to see what filter you might like, the dust, the grain, all of that good stuff, and hopefully it will work out for you guys. But yeah, that is pretty much how I edit my photos. That's my graphic settings. I hope this video was helpful. If it was not, please feel free to comment any questions or hit me up privately if you really need help or anything, and I got you. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.